Welcome to a functionality overview of the West Baton Rouge Parish GIS mapping application. Let's begin by entering the site. Here you will encounter a Hold Harmless splash screen. Select Not to be asked again and agree. Now that you've successfully entered the mapping application, let's take a look at the navigation bar. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you will see a series of icons, the first of which is a hand indicating that you are in pan mode. Hold a left click to drag the map. Use the scroll wheel on your mouse at any time to zoom into or out of the map. The next icon is a house, which, when clicked, will take you back to the home screen. The next two icons will take you backwards and forwards through previous views of the map. The next two icons you'll see are magnifying glasses, the first of which contains a plus sign. Drag a left click to create a rectangle into which you may zoom. The last option on the navigation bar will allow you to zoom out using the same action as before. Remember that to revisit the home screen, press the house, and to reactivate pan mode, select the hand. Now we'll take a look at the plugin pane. This can be found in the top left-hand corner of your screen. You'll find the legend, parcel search, print options, measuring tools, and elevation tools. Now we'll take a closer look at the legend. Data can be selected or deselected using the checkboxes in the legend. Datasets that are grayed out will become active when the zoom extent is compatible. For example, when we zoom in far enough, pictometry will become available, which, when clicked, will bring up a new window. And here you can view current and historical oblique aerial imagery. There is another way to access pictometry, and that is by clicking the camera icon within the legend. This will take you to the center point of the map display. If there is a slider associated with a dataset, that will indicate that you may adjust the opacity. The Swatch Tooltip feature allows you to view more information when hovering over a symbol. Let's move on to the mapping application's parcel search capabilities. You may search for a parcel by address. Click for more details. Generate a PDF report. And here you have options to save and print. You may also search for parcels by owner. Again, view more details. And As shown before, generate a PDF report. You may search by subdivision. All properties associated with the subdivision will appear. Again, you may view details if you wish, or export all properties to an Excel document. You may search for parcels by assessment number, or you may draw a shape with an option to buffer and search for parcels this way. All parcels associated with the shape you have drawn will appear. By clicking on a parcel, you may view additional details. You'll also have an option to produce a PDF report. Once generated, you may save and print. This application also provides you with the ability to print maps. You may choose a layout, landscape or portrait orientation, paper size. You may customize the title and add text in the lower left or right-hand corners. You may choose to include the scale bar and the legend. You may print as is, or you may wish to adjust the zoom extent and positioning of the map within the print window. When you click Print, you will generate a PDF. From here, you may save or print as you wish. Another layout option is to print the map only. Here is a preview of what that may look like. Here again, you have the option to save and/or print. You may close the window at any time by clicking this gray button. Measuring tools are also available for use. Select the ruler from the plugin pane, and first we'll measure area. Choose your unit of measurement for distance and for area. Begin drawing your shape by clicking on the map and add vertices along the way. Double-click to end your shape and the area will appear. If you wish, you may add a halo around the text for better viewing, as shown here. You may toggle on and off the shapes, segment labels, and area labels. Now let's measure distance. Begin your line by clicking on the point and add vertices along the way with one click and double-click to end your line. You may zoom to any particular measurement you have taken by pressing the green arrows. The red X's will clear measurements one by one or you may choose to remove all at once. Lastly, we will view the elevation tools. Select them from the plugin pane, and you will have the ability to take a point elevation by clicking anywhere on the map. You may also create an elevation profile by taking a cross-section of the map. Click once to begin your segment and double-click to end. You may then click anywhere on the line within the graph and locate the corresponding geographic location within the map. Thank you for watching. Please contact our office for assistance using the number on your screen.